You? Hopefully, you all are doing good. So, let us continue the session for today. Okay, we have solved few questions. Now, let us solve further questions in the same line. Okay, here you can see A, B, and C start at the same time in the same direction. Okay, so it's like that. It's like that. A, let's say A is here, and B is here, and C is here, and they starts into the same direction, let's say from left to right, right, to run around a circular stadium. You can see, to run around a circular stadium, A completes round in 252 second, B in 308 second, and C is 198 second, right? So let me write it, and we need to find after what time will they meet again at the starting point, and these are the options to us. Okay, so they are just following a circular path. Okay, circular steady path in the stadium. Okay, and this situation will repeat. That means in the question it has been asked that at what time will they meet again at the starting point, when A is taking how much time of A is 252 seconds, right? Time of B is 308 seconds, right? And time of C is 198 seconds, right? So that means in this much of time they are taking to complete their one round, right? A completes, so this is the time of completion of one round. Time to complete one round of the stadium, like this, like this, like this. Okay, so my dear friend, here it has been asked that when they will meet again at the starting point, at what time will they meet again, right? So it after how much time, when A, B, C meet again. This is the question to us. So my dear friend, to solve such questions, what we need to do, you know, just take the LCM of these three durations, 252, 308, and 198. Okay, take the LCM. Then LCM of 252, 308, and 198 your answer, right? Now, coming to the next, this question we have already solved that day. If tan of 2x plus root 3, then find the value of x. Root 3 is value of 60 degree, right? So just equate 2x plus 40 with 60. You will get your answer, right? Maybe I remember it's 10, right? You solve it. You already solved it, right? 2x plus 40 will be equal to 60 degree, because this will be the value of root 3, right? And this will give you 2x equal to 60 minus 40, and this will give you the value of x as 20 by 2, which is coming as 10, right? So option number which is correct? Option number B is correct, right? Now let us solve the question. Turn the page. This we already did that day, last day. If the figure area of the segment PAQ, okay, this we already calculated this segment. Okay, now this is a good question. I think we can solve this. Okay, one ticket is drawn from a bag containing 70 tickets. Okay, numbered 1 to 70. Okay, so it has been given that one ticket is drawn. Okay, I'm taking question number 15 over here. As per my sheet, here it's given that one ticket is drawn from a bag containing 70 tickets. Okay, so my dear friend, if there are 70 tickets into the bag, you can see 70 tickets. So total ticket is how much? 70. This is the data we can take from the question, and which are numbered 1 to 70. You can also see the question that these tickets numbered 1 to 70, right? The probability, the probability that the drawn ticket bears a number which is a multiple of 5 or 7, we need to find. So my dear friend, and we have 4 options, we need to find which is right. So multiple of 5 and 7 for on the tickets, when the tickets are numbered from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 dot 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 till 70. Okay, this is the these are the tickets, these are the tickets with you. Okay, then what you can do, my dear friend, what you can do, you can simply see what are the multiples, what are the multiples of 5 or 7, because you can see it have been asked that what are the multiple, those tickets have the multiples of 5 and 7, what are those. Okay, so in 5 and 7 if you take, okay, then it will be like this, it will be like this. The first number 5, then 10, then 15, the table of 5, first follow the table of 5, okay, then 20, like that till 70. Okay, so all these are multiple of 5, multiple of 5, multiple of 5, multiple of 5, multiple of 5. It will coming how much time? Tell me. 14 times, because 14 into 5 is 70. So 14 times this number is coming. And we have the options with us: 11 by 35, 6 by 70, 1 by 70, or 12 by 35. What is the probability that when you draw a ticket from the bag which contains 70 tickets, you can see here the 70 tickets, then what is the probability that it will be a consisting a number which will be a multiple of 5 or multiple of 7, right? So my dear friend, 14 times, when the draw numbers like 5, 10, 15 till 70, the count is 14. That means that in the table of 5 these numbers are coming, right? And when you see in the table of 7, what are the numbers coming in the table of 7? This is 7, right? Hi darkness 12400. How are you? Hopefully good. So in this, the number 7, you can see the table. What are the numbers? The numbers will be 7. Then you can see 14. All the numbers till 70. So this will be coming 10 times. So 10 times this. So it will be 14 plus 10, 24, right? No, this is not the right one, right? Because the total will be 70. So that will be coming into the denominator. That will be fine, right? But you can see in the table of 7 till 70, which you have considered 10 times, right? Okay, here we can see that 70 is coming over here also and over here also. So just leave that. Okay, hi Parker edit. So this option is coming 2 times. So when you add 14 plus 10, it will be coming as 24, right? So 24 is your favorable probability, but you can see 70 is coming 2 times. So this 1 times it will be subtracted, right? Any other number which is coming into the table of 5 and even into the table of 7? Tell me. After this, you can see, just recall the table of 7. In this, 35 is also coming, right? Because 35 is coming in the table of 5 also and into the table of 7 also. So 35 can be removed one time. Otherwise, it will be counted 2 times. Hello. So in this way, this 35 will also be subtracted. And this is the number of favorable tickets which will be drawn from the bag. The ticket which are drawn from the bag. You can see one ticket is drawn from a bag containing 70 tickets, right? So, and it's also given that it should be a multiple of 5 or 7. So you can see these are the numbers which are multiples of 5 or 7. So that is your favorable count, 24 minus 1, right? So from here, high darkness, simply add 10 in like 5 plus. We'll see the answer, your answer also, my dear friend. Okay. Divided by the total. What is the total options? The total tickets, which is 70. This will be going into the denominator. So it will be 24 minus 1. It will be coming as 12. Right? So 12 by 70. Isn't it? 24 minus 1. It will be coming at 22. 22 by 70. Sorry. 22 by 70. And when you further divide it by 2, it will be coming as 11 by 35. So our answer is 11 by 35, my dear friend, right? So which option will be correct from here? Which option will be correct? Tell me. Option number A will be correct, right? Option number A will be correct. That when one ticket is drawn from a bag containing 70 tickets, number 1 to 70, the probability that the drawn ticket bears a number which is a multiple of 5 or 7 is 11 by 35. And we have seen how we have calculated it. Okay. Now, you can see the next question. The number of solid spheres. It is from mensuration. The number of solid spheres, each of diameter 6 centimeter, that can be made by melting a solid metal cylinder of height 45 centimeter and diameter 4 centimeter is 3, 5, 4, 6. These are the options to you. Okay. So let us solve this question. Here is given that the number of solid spheres. The number of solid spheres, each of diameter this can be made by melting a solid metal cylinder. So first of all, you need to read the question very carefully. So in the question, it's given that a solid cylinder is melt, right? By melting a solid metal cylinder. So this cylinder is melt, okay, solid, and this cylinder is solid, okay. So what will be the volume of the metal used in making this cylinder? Will be the number of solid spheres each of them from this solid spheres are made, right? So that means this is melted, and we have formed solid spheres. But how many such solid spheres? So what is the question? Like this, these are the solid spheres. The question is that the number of solid spheres, each of diameter 6 centimeter. Okay. So it's given that for these spheres which are formed, each of diameter as 6 centimeter. So radius will be 6 by 2, which is equal to 3 centimeter. For these spheres, I am saying, for these spheres, right? So, hi OP, hello Tech Bro. Good, I remember you. Hi Darkness, I'm just reading your comments because upar ka you mean to say in the probability question what we discussed, you are having some doubt, let me know. So let us solve. In between you can type in the chat. So the number of solid spheres, each of diameter this 6 centimeter, that can be made by melting a solid metal cylinder of 45 centimeter, height 45 and diameter 4. So here it's given that for the cylinder, height is 45 centimeter and diameter is 4 centimeter. So radius will be 4 by 2, which will be equal to 2 centimeter, right? Yes, height and radius, my dear friend Darkness. Here it's given that the cylinder is having height 45 centimeter and diameter 4 centimeter. Okay, so it's very clearly given. So that's why we could not take the base and height as same, right? But that will be applicable for your sphere. But for a sphere, no height will be coming to you. It will be only radius. 4 by 3 pi r cube is the volume of the sphere, right? Is it okay? Okay, take brute. Okay, got it. So we need to find the number of such solid spheres which could be formed by melting this to this. Okay, perfectly fine. Thank you. Thank you. You understood it properly. You are a great guy. So what we can do, let us understand the concept in this. A cylinder is made up of metal and this is melted. So what is the quantity you are having in your hand? Not the area. Okay, you will be having the volume. So volume of the metal which will be used in making this cylinder will be used now in making these spheres. Okay, these spheres. And how many such spheres? Let me know. If you are not knowing, let us assume it as x spheres. X spheres, right? If such x spheres are there, then volume of the cylinder and volume of x spheres will be same. And what is the volume of cylinder? Volume of cylinder is pi r square h, isn't it? If you remember, this is same. And I think you all remember this now because only 2 months are left, right? And what is the volume of the sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. So just put up the value over here. And instead of r for a sphere, it just take 3. Pi 3 cube. And such x spheres. How many such spheres? X. Right? So just multiply x over here. Why? All these spheres, all such x spheres, all the volume of those spheres will be added together. This one. And this will be equal to the volume of the cylinder. Okay. So here we can see we have 3, 5, 4, 6. These are the options with us, right? So let us see. Just put up the values first. First of all, pi and pi can be cancelled. Okay. What is the radius and height of the cylinder? Radius is 2 centimeter and height is 45. So it will be 2a square into 45, isn't it? R square, 2a square, h is 45, and x into 4 by 3 into pi r cube. So 1 3 will be cancelled with this 3, one of the 3. So only 2 times 3 will be left, 3 into 3. So 9 into 4, 36. Can we write it? Yes. And 2 into 2 is 4. So 4 will divide this 36 in 4 times. 9 times, 9 times. Sorry. 4 into 9 will be 36. So the value of x, number of such spheres, will be find out as 45, and 9 will be coming to the denominator over here. It will be like this. So it will be coming as 5. So such how many spheres can be formed by melting this cylinder? 5. X equal to 5. This is your answer. So if I will see it, which option is correct? 3, 5, 4 or 6? X equal to 5. So option number B is correct, right? Now coming to the next question. The value of x for which the class interval is 36. So class interval is 36. Definitely x minus 30 is 30. X minus 30 will be calculated and that will be equal to 36. So that is okay. Find the coordinates of the point such that. So I think these questions are very easy. You can solve it very easily. Find the coordinates of a point P on the line segment joining A, 1, 2 and B, 6, 7. Okay. So 2 points are given to you. Okay. One question is that the coordinates of A are given to you as 1, 2 for A, and the line segment is AB, and the coordinates of B, this is a line segment. Okay, coordinates of B is given to you as 6 and 7, right? Now find the coordinates of a point P on the line segment joining this and this such that AP equal to 2 by 5 times AB, right? So if P is lying somewhere over here, right, and AP is equal to 2 by 5 times AB, right? This is the question to you. What we need to find the coordinates of this point P, right? So if you remember, the ratio, if P is the point which will be dividing a line segment into the ratio M is to 1, if you remember that formula, we will be using directly that. Okay, what was that? AP by AB, from here we can see AP by AB equal to 2 by 5, right? AP by AB equal to 2 by 5, that means ratio of this section AP to the entire section AB is 2 by 5, right? Then we can see, yes, tech bro, okay, fine. So we need, if you remember the formula, what was the formula? If this point, just use the coordinate, let us assume the coordinates of P as x and y, right? If the coordinates of P is x and y, then x will be equal to how much? If it divides it into the ratio of m is to 1, then m times the coordinate of second, m times x2, right, plus 1 times x1 divided by m plus 1 will give you the x coordinate. Similarly, y will be found. Okay, so this will be solved. You can solve it. Okay, quickly going to the next question. Find the distance between the points this. So coordinates are given. Coordinates are given to you. The coordinate of A is A plus B and B plus C, and coordinate of B is A minus B and C minus B. Okay, simply this. Coordinates of A is A plus B and B plus C, and coordinate of B, capital B, is A minus B and C minus B. Find the distance between A and B. Use the distance formula to solve this. Okay, use the distance formula to solve this, because this was the question of the OR. Find the distance between the points. This one, A is A plus B comma B plus C, and B is A minus B, C minus B. Okay, so in this question, simply to find the distance, use the distance formula. What is the distance formula? The distance between these 2 points. Okay, the length of AB can be calculated as root over of x2 minus x1 whole square. So A minus B is x2 minus x1, which is A plus B minus A plus B whole square, right? Plus y2 minus y1. What is y2? Y2 is C minus B. That is y coordinate of B is C minus B, and y coordinate of A is given to you as B plus C into the question. Okay, so minus B plus C and all this into the bracket and whole square and root over all this. Okay, this will give you the distance. Okay, so it will give you root over of, here you can see minus A becomes minus A, that's why A and A will be cancelled, and minus B and minus B, so it will be equal to minus 2B and whole square, that will be equal to 4B square, right? 4B square for this one, and plus here also minus B will be minus 2B and minus C, that means this C will be cancelled over here, and we have minus B minus 2B, that means whole square, that will be equal to 4B square, right? So this will give you shortened distance between the points A and B as 4B square. When taken as common, 2B will be coming out, and under the bracket we have 1 plus 1, so which is coming at 2 root 2 times B, because root over 1 plus 1 is root 2. So this is the length of AB. This is the length of AB. So in this way this question is solved, which was into the OR. Find the distance between the points where A coordinates of A are given and B are given. Okay, now if you find the value of sin A cos C cos S sin C, okay, in a triangle at B, if tan A is 1 root 3 1 by root 3, then find the value of sin A cos C cos A sin C cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Is this, hope this can be solved? Okay, do you want any support over here? It's very simple. Let me explain what are the steps. Let me explain. Into this question, it has been given that what is given in a triangle ABC. Okay, a triangle ABC. Hi Tapashwi. Hello, hello. Hello, dear friend. So in a triangle ABC, right angle at B. Okay, this is right angle at B. If tan A equal to 1 by root 3, then find the value of sin A cos C cos A sin C. So my dear friend, we need to understand in triangle ABC, which is a right angle at B. So that means the question is like this. The question is like this. Right angle at B. So let us say this is the right angle triangle and this is B2. B. Okay. Now what is the question is saying in a triangle ABC right angle at B, if tan of A equal to 1 by root 3, let us say if this is A, then definitely this will be C, right? So tan of A is given to you as 1 by root 3. Then find the value of this one. So let me write it first. Okay. Tan of A equal to 1 by root 3. And 1 by root 3 is the value of tan 30 degree, isn't it? So can we say that A is nothing but 30 degree? Right? So this angle will be 30 degree. Right? Hi Tapashwi, Z3Z, hello. I got your message, my dear friend. I got your message. So this is 90 degree, right? If this is 90, this is 30, then definitely what is this value? 180 minus 90 plus 30. So 180 minus 120, which is coming as 60 degree. Now, here, from here you get A equal to 30 degree, B equal to 90 degree, and C equal to 60 degree. Now, what need to be calculated? Calculate the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, right? Sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Full calculus you want GIPS, KBA, DX, right? Okay. I will just make out some time, my dear friend. I will try my best. Okay. I will just keep all calculus into the sessions. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I got your point. Thanks for your suggestion, my dear friend. So if you know the value of A, B, C over here, simply we need to find the value of sin A cos C cos A sin C. This was the question, right? So sin of A, that means sin of 30 degree. Cos C means cos of 60 degree. You know all these values, right? Plus cos A, cos of 30 degree. Sin C, sin of 60 degree. Sin of 60 degree, right? You know sin 30 is 1 by 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2, right? And cos 30 is root 3 by 2, right? And sin 60 is root 3 by 2, right? So you can get these values. Okay, it's very easy, right? You are in class 12th. Great. Perfectly fine. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will become 1 by 4, right? And root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 becomes 3 by 4. So when you add it, 4 by 4, this is coming as 1. So your answer is 1 for this one, the first part of the question. That is sin A cos C cos A sin C, right? Now what is the second one? Cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. That is also you can calculate, okay? Cos A cos C sin A sin C. Cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So this part you can do, my dear friend. Okay, you can just calculate the values here. No. I am as like you, my dear friend. Okay. So this can be calculated very easily. Just put cos of 30 degree in place of A and C. Put the values. Okay. A and C only. So it's A is 30, C is 60. Just put all these values over here and get the value. You will get the answer. Okay. Now quickly going to the next question. Okay. Yes. Both questions, my dear friend. Take bro. You're right. So again there is an in alternative, there is a question, find the value of theta in the following. If sine 2 theta equal to sine 60 cos 30 minus cos 60 sine 30. Okay, I think this can be done easily, right? Isn't it? You want me to do? You can also do simultaneously at your end. Okay, sine 2 theta, the question is that find the value of theta if sine 2 theta is sine 60 cos 30 minus cos 60 sine 30. This is the question, right? Now here sine 60 degree, we know the value of sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. What is the value of cos 30 degree? Cos 30 degree is nothing but, it will be again root 3 by 2, right? Minus cos 60. No, these are easy. Yes, I know, but gradually I'm just trying to explain that these type of questions are coming, right, Tech Bro? So we need to understand that yes, many of us, you are smart enough, I know. Thank you so much. But yes, we need to take care of everyone, my dear friend. Okay, so that's why I've taken up this question, so that what are the pattern of the questions that can be taken. Okay. So cos 60. So let us complete this. Okay. So what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is again, cos 60 is 1 by 2, right? And sine 30, what is the value of sine 30? It's 1 by 2, right? So root 3 by 2. So this answer can be calculated. Okay. This can be, no. So we need to find the value of theta, right? So this is not done yet. So sine of 2 theta, right? Now when you just solve it, 3 by root 3 into root 3 becomes 3, and 2 by 2 becomes 4. 2 into 2 becomes 4 into the denominator, minus 1 by 4, right? So this will give you, when 4 is taken as LCM, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 by 4. So 1 by 2 is the value of sine 2 theta, right? Sine 2 theta. What is the sine 2 theta is 1 by 2. Then what is the value of theta? If sine 2 theta is 1 by 2, then you know the formula of sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, right? And this will be equal to 1 by 2, right? So this can be solved because 2 times theta, sine 2 theta is 1 by 2, right? So just get the values. What is the value of, or we can say that sine inverse of 1 by 2, half of sine inverse of 1 by 2. This is also your answer. Okay. But just use this 2 sine theta cos theta to solve it. Okay. Now, when you just go to the next one, maybe we can take some more questions. Prove if alpha beta is 0 quadratic polynomial, right? X square plus x minus 2, then so here we can see such questions are coming, that yes, we can take more. Can take more. I think in these questions, if AD is perpendicular to BC, like this, okay, and AD square equal to BD into DC, just prove the congruency, okay, basically similarity, then we can prove that yes, the ratio of AD by BD equal to DC by AD, like that. Okay, then it can be proved. Okay, then gradually we get BAC equal to 90 degrees. So this will also be solved. Okay. So my dear friend, you can also see if these questions are coming in the more solve graphically the pair of linear equations 2x plus y equal to 6 and 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, solve graphically the pair of linear equations. Set the region bounded by these lines and x axis. Okay, so if I think we can discuss this question, my dear friend. Okay, so what I'm saying that yes, let us do one thing. If I'm taking it that solve graphically the pair of linear equations. The two pair of linear equations to you are 2x plus y equal to 6. This is one pair. Let us say this is equation number 1, right? And the other is 2x minus y plus 2, right? Vinod Sukla, hello. Hello, my dear friend. You can solve it perfectly fine. Then just put up your answer into the chat box. We can match. Okay. 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. So that means 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So we can write, let us say this is equation number 2. We need to solve it graphically. Okay. So here, my dear friend, you can see 2x plus y equal to 6. So do one thing. When we are going to plot it, okay, just make sure, just use this table x, y, right? Like this. When you put up the value of x, any value, let us say this is for equation number 1. I'm just trying to plot it. Okay. 2x plus y equal to 6. So that means whenever the value of x is put as 0, let us say 0, use 0 always, okay, as one of the values. This will just simplify and your calculation will be easier. When x equal to 0 over here, then y, what is the value of y? 6, isn't it? Because the first term becomes 0 and y equal to 6. And take one another value, because at least two coordinates will be required to make a line. Okay. So in this second one, just take y equal to 0. When y equal to 0, then 2x equal to 6 and x equal to 6 by 2, which is coming as 3. So the two coordinates for the equation number 1 is known to us, that is 0, 6 and 3, 0. Okay, 0, 6 and 3, 0. X is 0 over here, and let us say this point is y equal to 6. So 0, 6 can be plotted over here. X is 0, y is 6. This point, right? So, and second one is x equal to 3 and y equal to 0. So let us say over somewhere 1, 2, 3. Here. Here it's x equal to 3 and y equal to 0. Right? So this will be the straight line. This will be the straight line bearing the equation 2x plus y equal to 6. Right? So the equation of this line is 2x plus y is equal to 6. Right? Now another one is 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. As we did for the equation number 1, similarly plot for equation number 2. What is that? The same table which we did for x and y, the two set of values we need just to plot it. Okay. So for equation number 2, when x is 0, sorry, here x is 0, then value of y is 2, isn't it? Because minus y is going to the RHS. So y equal to 2 for x equal to 0. And the another value is when y becomes 0, let us say y becomes 0, then value of x is this is 0, then value of x is 2 will become going to the RHS, it will become minus 2 by 2, this will be coming as minus 1, right? So two set of values we get for equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Okay, so let us plot x equal to 0 and y equal to 2 over here. First, x equal to 0 is always there, right, origin, and y equal to 2. Let us say this is 1, this is 2, this is the point, let us say C, whose coordinates are 0 and 2, right? And here the previous one was A and B. Just name them, it will be easier to understand, right? This was for the line AB, 2x plus y equal to 6, and 2x minus y plus 2 is the line CD. Let us say C we have plotted at 0 2 over here, because we are seeing this question solve graphically the pair of linear equation. Okay, so 0 2, then the second coordinate is minus 1 and 0. You can see minus 1 and 0, right? So x equal to minus 1 where? It is something over here, maybe minus 1, and y is 0. So that means this is the point D, this is the point D whose coordinates are minus 1 and 0. And this C and D will be joining like this. So this is the equation. This will be the graph of the equation, second equation, 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0, right? Now the question is that set the region bound by these lines and x-axis. Okay, so that means these lines are this and this, and the x-axis. So the shaded region will be like this, because this is the x-axis, right? This is the x-axis, and this is the shaded region. We got it, right? Now what is the second part of the question? The second part of the question, find the area of the shaded region. Find the area of the shaded region. So as we have calculated the shaded region over here, what is the area of the shaded region? My dear friend, you can see this is minus 1, this is minus 1, and this is plus 3. The x coordinates I am saying minus 1 and plus 3. So the distance between D and B, area of the triangle, a triangle is forming. Okay, the triangle is BD. Let us say this point of intersection is O. So triangle BDO, area of triangle BDO is equal to half into base into height. We know it. So just put the formula, half into base. Base will become D. If this is D, I am just mentioning it lower over here, but this is D. Okay, this point is D and this is B. So half into base, base will become BD, right? So half into BD, right, multiplied by the height. Height will be O, and let us say this is striking over here, maybe L, right? So it will be O into L, right? So half into BD. What is the length of BD? From origin to B, it's 3. And 1 here into the negative x direction. So 3 plus 1 will become 4. So the length of BD will become 4, right? Into OL. OL is this height. That means the point of intersection. Hi Aryan Kumar Gupta. Okay. So you can see here. This one. This is the point of intersection, right? This is the point of intersection. When you just plot on the graph, you can see the coordinate of this over here, that is the y-axis. You just take it. Let us say if this is 0 1 2 3, let us say this is 3, let us say, I'm not knowing it, but on graph you can see wherever it is striking on the y-axis. Use this coordinate. This will be the height of this triangle. This will be the height, which is the length of OL, which we have assumed 3. As per the graph, you just take it and just solve it. 2 into 2 divide 4 in 2 times, so 6. So 6 centimeter square may be the square area of the triangle. Okay. So in this way we can solve such questions. Okay. So my dear friend, with this I think we can wind up the today's session, and we will just take up again more questions. Okay. Maybe tomorrow we can see this one, the 5 marks questions. Okay, from height and distance, and maybe some amount paid by in the 30th installment, some AP questions, right, like this. So thank you so much for watching, my dear friends. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. See you into the next class. Bye.